Hey YouTubers, this is going to be a general reading for Aquarius for the second half of April in love 2021. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I am going to be making these videos a little bit longer. I got with my new KAWAII tarot deck. I am trying to get used to the images and stuff, and so reversals are a little bit complicated for me. I'm just trying to do a little better in that in regards to reversals. So I will be reading from the book for those if I do get a reversal in your reading. I'll definitely be reading from the book just so I can get that message out there for you to you. So so these videos will be longer, okay? So anyways, let's go ahead and get started for Aquarius for the second half of April 2021. What messages, Spirit, do we have for Aquarius in love? All right, so first one is I think about it. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's definitely your energy, or you could be dealing with another air sign. An unfillable void, and then there's a card stuck to it. This is destructive, and I know I need to walk away. Bottom of the deck, we have water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So Aquarius, maybe you're dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Definitely something that you need to think about. Spirit's definitely trying to, advise you to think about a certain aspect in a situation, or even thinking about things that are going on in regards to a relationship. So maybe it's something that's destructive, and you maybe at this point feel like you need to walk away. Okay. There's an unfillable void. Definitely maybe someone that has a place in your heart that you can't necessarily just jump into another relationship and try to move on or try to move forward in that way. It's definitely something that you need to take your time with and just think about. So that can mean that. We'll go ahead and get two cards from the Archangel Power Tarot cards for Aquarius. These cards are really, really thick, so bear with me. And my nails are too long, so I didn't really think about the length and the cards. So anyhow, bear with me. Anyways, so Spirit, two cards, two messages for Aquarius in love. I think that's good. Okay, so I have Five of Raphael, the Empress, and at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Michaels. So the King of Michael is wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest, open communication. So that could be a lot related to like, this is destructive and I know I need to walk away. So there's definitely some type of communication that needs to be met in regards to your relationship in love. So definitely sometimes some things need to come to, there's some things that you need to definitely come to terms with. Definitely need to talk about with your person if that's the case. So just take that as it resonates. Okay, now the Five of Raphael is everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining, just like somewhat what I just talked about right now. Definitely put, communication is key. Definitely, clear up whatever karma or whatever, situations. If it's situations from the past, definitely clear that up and definitely heal and move on from it. Let it go. Definitely can't dwell on things that we can't change anymore. Everyone, I mean, especially me, I wish I could go back in time, but that's not possible. So there's just some things that you have to come to terms with and accept, and definitely just lay it out there, get it clear, get it, release it. Definitely just release it. Have faith in the universe that, whatever happens for a reason. So, and that's what's that saying, release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. So definitely let go of things that you can't change anymore. With the Empress card, it says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious, and abundant resources. So definitely, if there's some things that you've been working on, maybe if it's like, a hobby or maybe there's something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time now, you've been maybe planning or saving for it, definitely take that leap of faith and just go with it. Life is too short. Definitely do what makes you happy. So we'll go ahead and get some cards from the KAWAII deck. And like I said, I will be reading from the book on these to get that full message to you, okay, Aquarius? So, Spirit, what messages for Aquarius in love? Okay, so Strength card, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Justice card. At the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment, and well, it wasn't in reverse, but Judgment. So we'll go ahead and get started. So Judgment. So there's something that you're definitely, let's see, and I'll read what their interpretation of it is. But Judgment is, to me, is something that you are definitely, you maybe have come upon some type of information, and you definitely have to make a decision in regards to whatever. It could be in regards to love. It could be a decision to, maybe it's a decision that you've come up with to move, or to, however you want the journey that we take in life to be. You're definitely making that step to it. So, but we'll just read how the book interprets it. So Judgment comes with a loud celebratory fanfare. Although intense sounding, this card is the cleansing presence. Judgment has seen your journey and wants to take your hand as you move into the next phase, just like I said. Forgiveness of self. You may have memories that cause you guilt or anger, and that kind of goes with what we have right here. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. So definitely let go of regret. Anything that you can't forgive yourself for, or any kind of guilt, let it go. Release it. So it says, you may have memories that cause you guilt or anger. It's time to face them for what they are. Another time when you were not as wise. Almost at the end of your spiritual journey, you'll come across where you have to make a judgment call on some certain things in your life. And though it feels like it's the end of something, it is, if you approach it in a calm and peaceful way, before you move to another step, judgment, and though it feels like the end of something, judgment is basically telling you to forgive yourself. You're doing the best you can at this very moment, and it's time to move on. So before you move forward, though, it's important to check in and make sure you are becoming the person you're set out to become. This is what is meant by judgment. It's a period to take stock, reevaluate desires, and be honest with yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what that was at the bottom of the deck. So that's pretty much, something that's basically the root of this reading. So basically, there's something that you have to be honest with yourself about. Forgive yourself for things that you maybe have, were shortcoming to you in the past, and just, that inner growth, work on the inner growth, move forward, and it's kind of like a rebirth for you, Aquarius. So definitely moving forward, just learn to let go of the past. Okay, so we have the Strength card that follows that. Now, Strength is quiet, okay? So it's dealing calmly with frustrations when what you really want to do is lash out. It's molding situations over time, knowing that you can endure. It's love and forgiveness. So this card can serve as a compassionate reminder not to give up, although your circumstances may seem wild and out of control. So with the Strength card, it's about honoring and mastering animal nature through warmth and gentleness. Although fear may seem unruly and uncontrollable, that's what really makes it powerless. So whenever this comes up in like a reading, it definitely is a sign that even though you may feel your situation is unwieldy, or you're unwildly, you are the one in control. So you control your own life. Whether you're trying to tame a situation or force a situation, remember to give more gentleness than you receive, or else you will not get anywhere new. So basically, if you're trying to force a certain situation to happen, it might just not happen for you. You have to be more gentle in trying to do things that you want in life. We can't demand things. You have to have more compassion, basically. Have more compassion. Just know that whatever happens, and it's something that, it's a journey. It's something that we endure in our life journey, and it's something that you'll learn from, and definitely grow from it. So okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is so the King of Pentacles, that's definitely an earth sign to me. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a possible earth sign. But it's definitely someone that has confidence, someone that's reliable, someone that's got a lot of worldly experience. It could be someone older. So it could be a male or female. it's someone who embodies success. It's someone that's has a status of like hardworking, a hard worker, genuine relationship building. You can expect this person to be a good at daily aspects of life. Like I said, such as budgeting, cooking, cleaning. They're very reliable. They have worldly experience. This person could be successful, dependable, humble. They are mature. They're trustworthy. They have a lot of they're patient and they treat people with respect. And they're very kind. So this also could indicate that you might need some more discipline. That there is some discipline and high expectations. So the King of Pentacles got to where he is with hard work. So he expects the highest efforts from those he helps. So this is someone, like I said, possibly older with characteristics of the King of Pentacles, may soon enter your life or play a defining role. In other cases, the King of Pentacles appears to be a message that you have been handling your day-to-day life very well. This card may be a sign of financial promotion. So definitely maybe you've been putting a lot of hard work in your career. Maybe putting a lot of hard work in your relationships with family. You love relationships. And it's definitely going to, you've been putting a lot of effort and a lot of hard work in it. And it's definitely going to pay off for you. It's definitely going to definitely reap its rewards. So it's definitely going to, go in your favor. You're going to have that it's going to be very, very good for you, Aquarius, basically. So let's see what the Page of Cups is. So Page of Cups is, to me, it's like puppy love. You know what I mean? Like puppy love. So it's definitely it could be a youthful energy, taking like a blind leap of faith, just going with the flow, So anyways, the Page of Cups possesses a kind heart and is inclined toward art. He may let credit he deserves pass him by out of shyness or humility. He is not particularly ambitious, but is quiet, creative, and loyal to his friends. The Page of Cups urges you to follow your heart when it speaks to and be creative. So when it appears as in the reading, it just means that there's an opportunity for love and romance, or the opportunity for love and romance has just manifested. So something that maybe you were manifesting is definitely coming to, it's definitely coming towards you. And that could be because of all the hard work and dedication and effort that you've been putting in. So, it's having a childlike energy. It speaks of a specific type of romance, puppy love, like I said, in which everything about the relationship seems divine and perfect. Though this honeymoon stage can't last forever, it sure is fun. So with the Justice card following that, we have, and I'll just, like I said, I'm going to read their interpretation. And then, after a while, hopefully I'll just have their interpretations down and it could be a lot, the readings won't be so long. So let's see the Justice card. All right, let's see, I just passed that. I think the readings being so long is because I'm looking through these books or this book, so that could be, well, like I said, bear with me. So the Justice card is Justice is unmoved by an emotional appeal, cold but undeniably fair. Justice is about using reason to reach balance. As card 11, this is the first of the next cards of the major arcana and the shift from the physical world to the spiritual world. Justice stands for rationality in the name of what's best for the situation. So after the wonder of the wheel of fortune, the fool begins to wonder about cause and effect. The fool feels guilty about the wrongdoings of his or her past and looks for a way to balance the scales. Stern justice implores the fool to dedicate just time to all aspects of his or herself. Justice helps the fool realize that being objective can also help you make the best decisions. Now, I know I put the fool in there, but that's just how their example is. So this appears when it means that a change must be made to reach the equilibrium in your life. So basically make the best decision in your situation. Put aside your wants and ask yourself what you have been needing, what you need instead of wanting. So excess in any direction will always lead to a feeling of incompleteness. So definitely indulging in our excessiveness or excessive wants can make you feel like this says makes you feel like things aren't really, you're not necessarily focusing on what you really actually need. So there could be an off balance there in life. So definitely, this can also be a signal to accept responsibility and do what needs to be done. So maybe, less work, less play, more work in other aspects of your life, not necessarily just love. So definitely, don't, it looks like you're putting a lot of hard work and dedication and effort in a situation, but maybe look at other situations or that need to also be taken care of in regards to your whole, your life period. Maybe there's more things that you need to focus on as well. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it resonates. Let me know if it does. God bless.